A VPN, short for Virtual Private Network, is a privacy protection tool that is quickly becoming a must-have. But why do you need a VPN, and how does it work in the first place? A VPN helps your data travel through the internet safely, without big companies or cybercriminals being able to spy on your online activities. Also, a VPN swaps the real location of your device with a new one. This way, you can virtually travel to any country around the globe. So, who can benefit from a VPN? If you're worried about your online privacy, a VPN makes sure your identity and private information are not exposed when you go online. If digital security is your top priority, a VPN gives a nice additional layer of security. It encrypts your data so nobody could see what you send and receive. If you are a human rights activist whose freedom of speech is restricted, a VPN helps you to bypass censorship and speak to the world. Or, if you're on holiday in another country, with a VPN, you can bring your home entertainment anywhere you go. Here's a pro tip: check out Surfshark VPN. It has everything you need in a premium VPN, awesome speeds, and industry-leading protection that covers all of your devices. All you have to do is click connect. Secure your digital life and enjoy everything good that the internet has to offer with a VPN you can trust.
Click link in the description and get 81% discount for your first order. Creating content for your flyer. Keep the information in your flyer brief. When you're using a flyer as an advertisement, you want it to be clear and effective. Someone should be able to walk by, glance at your flyer, and understand your main selling point or service within a few seconds. Spend time brainstorming. Write a list of the things that you want people to take away from your flyer. Narrow that down to a single phrase or a few phrases. Write down the main purpose of your flyer. For example, one purpose might be to get people to come to Joe's Furniture Flash Sale on Friday. This will help you clarify exactly what your flyer needs to convey. You don't want any paragraphs or large chunks of text in your flyer. Write out the benefits of your product or service. When you're creating the content for your flyer, you want to focus on the benefit to the customer rather than on your company itself. Use words like you and your instead of we or I. Create a bullet list of reasons why a person will benefit from using your service or coming to a specific sale or event. Write a call to action. A call to action makes your advertising flyer active rather than passive. It asks the person to interact with your business or service in a way that is direct. Use an imperative, direct statement. For example, write, "Call Jerry's Lawn Service today for a free landscape design consultation." Add contact information. An advertising flyer is primarily meant to get a customer or consumer to look for more information on your company or service. You want to make sure to let them know how to easily contact your company or find your brick and mortar store. You want to include multiple types of contact information directly on your flyer. Have a link to your website, social media, an address, and a phone number. Proofread the information for your flyer. When you're making an advertising flyer, you don't want to have mistakes within the flyer. This makes your company look unprofessional, and it makes customers less likely to trust the information in your flyer. Make sure everything is correct on a grammatical level. Also, recheck your contact information to make sure there are no typos in your phone number or address. Getting graphics for your advertisement. Include one or two large visuals. When you're designing your flyer, it can be tempting to use lots of eye-catching graphics on the page. It is much more effective, however, to use one or two large visuals to grab the attention of a passerby. Use high-quality photographs. And, if you do use a photograph, make sure the image is easy to decipher. Don't use a photograph with too many small, complicated details. You can find free stock images or clip art online to supplement your flyer. Make sure your flyer has at least one visual. This will help you to break up your text. Consider your budget. The design of your flyer will be impacted by how much money you have to spend on printing and on how many flyers you plan to print. If you can't print in color, focus on clip art or shapes that will help to supplement your texts rather than photographs. Photographs printed in black and white and low resolution can look unclear. Printing in black ink on colored paper can be a great way to draw attention to your flyer without spending too much money on printing. If you do have a larger budget, consider printing in full color on white paper for a fully customizable flyer. Use your business logo. If your business or service has a logo, you want to make sure that you use it on your flyer. A logo helps people to recognize and remember your business. Make the logo prominent on the flyer. If the logo is in color, consider incorporating your company colors into other parts of the flyer like the font. Laying out your advertising flyer. Choose a program to make your flyer. Depending on your level of design ability, you may want to use a pre-made template for your flyer or create your own template. You can use a variety of programs to create flyers. Use one that you are comfortable with already. Programs that you can use to make flyers include Adobe InDesign, Microsoft Word, Adobe Photoshop, and Microsoft PowerPoint. Create a new document and start adding the components of your flyer. Make the name of your business or group prominent. This is the most important part of your document. Above all, you want people who see your flyer to remember your business name and what you do. Make the name of your business in a larger font than most of the other content in your flyer. Center your business name. This will help draw the eye toward it. Use borders and lines to organize your flyer. You want to create a visual experience that is streamlined rather than cluttered, so that readers quickly receive your message. Geometric lines and organization will help you to create a flyer that is easy for people to quickly understand. Divide your flyer into sections with borders. Using a grid can help you to create a symmetrical document and maximize your space. Put the call to action in one box and your contact information in another. Test the readability of your flyer. Once you've finished the design of your flyer, you want to make sure that it is readable. Ask other people to take a look at it. Do they find any parts confusing? Take a step back from your flyer. Try looking at it from different angles and distances. Can you still read it? Remove any information or image that takes away from the overall flyer or is distracting.